Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about an interesting question. Before we start, I have a small question for you. Have you ever watched the videos like this?
Sandra and Pedro, this is a joint investigation by the NYPD and several federal agencies involving Jeffrey Mandry, who was the chief of department between 2022 and 2024. This morning we are learning that there is more than one federal investigation into the former chief of department. From Newscopter 7, FBI agents are seen at the home of former NYPD Chief of Department Jeffrey Mandry. This, one of multiple locations searched Wednesday morning in a joint FBI-NYPD investigation with search warrants executed at the homes of former Deputy Commissioner of Public Information Tariq Shepard and James McCarthy, the current Assistant Chief of Manhattan Borough South. Federal agents, among other things, looking into how promotions and assignments were carried out. NYPD Commissioner Jessica Tisch issuing a statement that reads in part, "This morning, members of the NYPD's Internal Affairs Bureau and the FBI executed search warrants as part of a criminal investigation being pursued by the NYPD, the FBI, and the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York. The investigation is ongoing and concerns conduct by former and current members of the NYPD." An hour or so later, Tisch addressing integrity at a recruit graduation ceremony at Madison Square Garden.
You must act with integrity. The stakes could not be any higher. If you fail to meet that standard, the consequences will be swift and they will be severe.
This is not the first search at the Queens home of the former chief of department. Mandry's home was searched in January 2025 after his abrupt resignation in an overtime abuse investigation. But the searches conducted today involve a bribery investigation involving Shepard and McCarthy while they worked under Mandry's command and are separate from the overtime and sexual harassment allegations by former NYPD Lieutenant Quathisha Epps. There is also a third investigation by the FBI into Mandry, but those allegations are unknown. And there is still the federal investigation into former NYPD Commissioner Edward Caban that prompted his resignation in September 2024, but any connection into the Mandry investigations is still unknown.
Commissioner Tisch has already shown a real commitment to cracking down on corruption and ensuring that the public servants in the NYPD are held to the highest standards. I'm confident that she will lead us through this process.
Now, again, this only involves one current active duty member of the NYPD department, that is Assistant Chief James McCarthy. He has been placed on modified duty of Manhattan Patrol Bureau South pending the outcome of this investigation. And again, we must reinforce that no...
Yes, many people like to use unfair ways to get things that are not there. When this happens again and again, corruption appears. Today, let's talk about honesty and anti-corruption. What is corruption? Let's talk about it first. Corruption isn't just taking money to do things. It means use your power to get benefit for yourself. So corruption is not only for big officials. We can see it everywhere in daily life. For example, students cheat in exam to get good grades. Office workers lie about cost to get extra money. And some government officials take public money and work with bad businesses to measure power. All of this action are corruption. They take away fair opportunities from people who work harder and follow the rules. And next, the impact of corruption. Corruption is like a tumor that exists in our daily life and affected our social age. For individuals, corrupt actions will directly lead to losing trust, losing future prospects, and damaging reputation. For example, if you cheat in school exam and get caught, you will lose your friend and your public reputation. For society, it will directly lead to an uneven distribution of social resources, just like some local government officials ambitiously public fund the money that should be used to build school and hospital is measured, making people's quality of decay for the nation. It will weaken the country's credibility and and national development. For example, if corporate officials in a center are embezzling a large amount of public funds, so that power regions cannot resolve it because of the officials' corruption, it will lead to foreign the fund content not dare to enter and social arrest. Now, let's talk about the opposite of corruption. Honesty and integrity. Being honest and clean is not a loss. Honesty is important for everyone. It keeps social steady and helps our country grow. When we are honest, we can have a better future. The world will be fair, and more people will come to create new things. For example, there was a popular meal only called Chicken Chip Gay. He always make good food and never receives his price. He keeps being honest. We should learn from him. Fighting corruption isn't just the job of government officials. Everyone can do their part. Start with yourself. Don't cheat at school, and never abuse power or take illegal guys when you work. If you spot corrupt behavior around you, report it right away. In your spare time, you can also promote integrity. For example, make some posters to let more people know how harmful corruption is. Fighting corruption isn't just the job of government officials. Everyone can do their part. Start with yourself. Don't cheat at school, and never abuse power or take illegal guys when you work. If you spot corrupt behavior around you, report it right away. In your spare time, you can also promote integrity. For example, make some posters to let more people know how harmful corruption is. Maybe corruption will never go away, but every time we stand honesty, we are fighting against it. So standing today, let's be people of high integrity, protector of honesty and fairness. And together, let's use our small power to change this world. Okay, thank you for listening.